March 10th, and I have a number of things to talk about, and I'm going to be away this weekend, so I thought I would just do my weekly check-in now. So first of all, you've seen the picture of my scale at the beginning. 189.5, so I'm back in the 180s. Yay! That's down a little over a pound from last week, and it feels really good. It's not great, but that's my normal losing style, is slow. Sometimes when I have a couple of slow weeks, though, I have a good one the next week, so I'm real hopeful for next week. So the second thing I'm on here for today is so that's my Springtime Losers Challenge update right there. Hope you enjoyed it. The second thing I'm on here for today is to thank Sherry, who is Green Frog 775. She is doing a clothing exchange. For those of you who have not subscribed to her, please go and do so. And Sherry's Clothing Exchange, how she runs it is, if you have clothes that you've outgrown in your weight loss journey, send them to her. She'll give you her mailing address. And she then takes those clothes and puts together outfits for other people that are behind you in the journey. In other words, I sent her a bunch of 18s and 20s. And I am going from 16 into 14. So she took all my 18s and 20s, and I assume she's given them out to other people. She then put together an outfit for me in a size 14, which I told her she didn't have to, but she did. So thank you, Sherry, and here it is. I'm wearing the outfit. I'm going to try and back up, and I hope you can see me from here. Okay. Okay, so here's the outfit. We have a size large shirt in green, and it's really nice. It's a nice little stretchy shirt. I have a necklace and a bracelet, and there's a little pin that looks like a pirate. It's really cute. And size 14 jeans. Yes, they're very exciting and they fit. They do have the word stretch on them, but they really don't stretch much. I took them and went, and they didn't stretch. So they're just a little give to them, and they are a size 14, and they're on me. And I don't know if you can see from there, but here they are. They fit pretty good. They're not really, really, really tight. And the best part is, in the waist, they don't gap. And I tend to have a gap waist on almost everything I wear. These are Lee Riders, and they're wonderful. Thank you very much, Sherry. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to talk about was today I had all kinds of appointments at my surgeon's office. The first person I met with a nutritionist, I met with a social worker, and I met with I call her a nurse practitioner, but she's a physician's assistant. Okay, so first I met with a nutritionist. So we go over all my foods and what I'm doing, and I told her all about YouTube and the recipes I've gotten from you guys, and how I basically make up little 1-cup containers of food and freeze them. Everything from tangy meatballs and chicken salad bake from Bandit Wendy to a chicken pad thai from pouchfriendly.com. All kinds of different things. And I freeze them in these little 1-cup containers. And some of my own recipes, too. My turkey chili, which I've posted on here. And then when I go ready to go to work for the week, I work 3 days a week, so I take 3 containers, throw them in my lunch bag. When I get to work, I put them in the fridge, and every day at lunch, take one out, nuke it, eat it, I'm good. And she loved that. She thought that was really neat. My weight was down 7 pounds from the last time I was there, just about a little over 2 weeks ago. So they were thrilled with that. I also talked about a lot of the exercise I'm doing. I'm doing a ton of exercise. You guys know I'm doing the walk, the Avon Walk for Breast Cancer. By the way, if you're interested in donating to that, let me know and I can give you a link to that. I am still trying to raise money for that. And I'm also doing some running. I'm doing the Couch to 5K. I'm doing the Wii. I'm doing some yoga tapes. I do all kinds of stuff. And there's a rare day that I don't exercise. And right now, today's the day because I've been running like crazy all day today. And the reason I decided to do this update today is tomorrow I have to run like crazy all day, just run around like crazy. But then tomorrow night we have a thing for my son's school. I'm not going to get home till about 9 o'clock. And then I have to do my Couch to 5K because we're leaving early in the morning Friday for New York City, which I'll talk about in a minute. So that was my appointment with a nutritionist. She's happy as a clam, as we say here in New England. Then I saw the social worker. Haven't seen her since before surgery, and she says to me, "You're great." So I guess she thinks my head's screwed on okay. She's the only one who thinks I'm not crazy. Then I saw the physician's assistant, and we talked about having a fill. I have had a fill every 2 weeks for the last couple weeks, for the last month or so, and I'm at 7 cc's. On one hand, I'd like the fill because I find that I can do more than a cup's worth of food at a given sitting. However, once I've eaten, I'm satisfied and I'm good for at least 3 hours. I've never had a stuck episode. I've never PB'd. I've never slimed. I've never had any problems like that. Knock on wood. And I really don't want to. So my dilemma is I want to be at a fill level where I am not going to have those problems, but I also want to be filled enough that I don't stop losing weight. Well, she said to me, first of all, I'm down 7 pounds in the last 2.5 weeks. And second of all, she said, you know, you're able to stay fairly satisfied and not eat in between meals for 3 hours or more. So for now, we decided not to do the fill. And it really was a joint decision, but I basically got to it myself talking with her. So didn't do the fill, but I am going back in 2 weeks again to talk about it again. My insurance is really, really good. I'm very lucky. I don't pay for fills. I don't pay for fill appointments. So it's really a good situation where I can go in and have this little discussion with her and work on it every time. So that's what I'm doing. Now, at the end of this video, I'm going to post some pictures of me all dressed up at a party, holiday, call it a holiday party, but it's done last weekend, for my husband's work. And I have a really nice beaded top, and I have some nice black pants on, which were a size 16, but they were a small 16. I had the zipper replaced, and I've never worn these pants before. I bought them, I wore them one time, and when I wore them, I had to wear a long, dressy top on top and leave them unzipped because they didn't fit. So this is the first time I've ever worn them, and they fit well. I danced in them. It was a great time. It's kind of hard because it was an open bar for 3.5 hours and buffet of food. They walked around with, you know, hors d'oeuvres first, and then they had a huge buffet of food, many, 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 many choices. Then they also did a dessert buffet. I got to say I did very, very well, and I was proud of myself, but it was hard. A lot of water, a lot of dancing, avoiding a lot of stuff. But I did have some dessert. I had a couple bites of some chocolate cake and a little piece of a cannoli and some fruit. But I was able to do it in moderation, and my band worked for me. I'm so glad I had this tool at that party. It was wonderful. This coming weekend, as I mentioned, I'm going to New York City. We're leaving Friday morning. We're going to a concert on Friday night. And we are then going to Brooklyn on Saturday to see some friends. And probably just hanging around on Sunday, leaving Sunday afternoon. We're taking the bus to and from New York. It's pretty inexpensive. So if any of you are in New York, Manhattan, Brooklyn, or any of those areas, we don't have a car, but if you want to meet up with me, I'd love to see you. I'm hoping to be doing some treadmill work and keeping up with my Couch to 5K, and also a lot of walking. So that's my plan for keeping on track on my trip. Okay, that's my update for the week, and I look forward to seeing how everybody else is doing. And hopefully this video came out. This is my second time doing it. Thanks. Have a good night.